Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm sorry I'm starting late. We are playing more Fallout 76. And I played a little bit, did some farming, and I'm going to talk about what I did. And I accidentally finished the Enclave thing because for some reason I'm randomly finding a bunch of star legendaries now. Which, I mean, is fine. Not complaining about that, it's just I didn't find any before and now I'm finding them all the time. I also picked up some legendary weapons. I was talking about this morning in my Final Fantasy stream. I was saying yesterday I never find good legendary weapons, and between yesterday and today I found, I want to say 3 or 4 really good ones that I'm going to show off. At least I think they're good. They may not be as good as I think they are. Okay, so I logged out here after I was farming because I ran out of inventory space because I was carrying so many legendaries from farming. I need to sell them, but every place I went to sell, their caps hadn't reset yet, so I'm hoping that this place has. Or at least it has now, because it did this morning.
Vendor not responsible for your safety.
Okay, so I'm going to show a couple of them. If I was a pistol build and this was a level 50, I would probably consider this, but I'm not planning on being a pistol build, and it's not level 50, so. But it's still, the ignore 50% target armor is a pretty good thing. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. I got an exterminator shot baton. Nope. What's else? Zealots, Power Fist, 30% to Scorched. Not really what I'm looking for, so I'm going to ditch that too. And then we got... I'm pretty much going to get rid of all of these. The only thing I'm looking for really is...
Mostly blood free.
That wood's terrible. I got this from completing the Enclave quest. I had to kill 10 starred enemies or do the combination of Enclave missions, stuff like that. I completed that, so I got this as a reward. I'm gonna hang on to it for now. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm gonna keep the marine armor pieces that I find. So if I find any of those, I'm keeping them.
Note to the door mod.
Okay.
Human flesh is not acceptable. Tender here.
Now I have an insane amount of chems on me from farming White Spring. So this place is tapped out.
Need some ammo, chems, or
what's the
spiky
other
bits to stab people with? You may
trying to
find
think.
some here.
Oh, I guess everybody's doing the event here, the mask thing. There's a bunch of people there. I'm gonna go back to my home right now. I'm also going to show a little bit of what I got for perk cards. I need there is a website. What's going on here?
Target identified. Report is in progress. Citizens are advised.
Y'all shouldn't have done that. Got all of them? Broke my damn turrets. Bastards. Anybody else still shooting me? Tearing up my hard work. The generator's good. Okay. Water thing's fine. my turret's over here. What are you guys doing? Hey, where'd my other turret go? There was 2 turrets over here. I need to build another one. Let's see, defenses. There we go. Oh, I guess defenses isn't there. Turrets. I need to upgrade it. I need to get home defense to get those. I thought they were plans. Ah. Oh, the tractor. Okay, there. Why? Can I not build here? Cannot place, nothing is selected. What are you talking about? I don't understand. Turret's broken? I don't know my turret's broken. Huh. Well, for some reason, several of my turrets are gone. I had, let's see, I had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I had 8 turrets, and now I have 4? Yeah, I only have 4 of my turrets, 5 of my turrets. I have the one in the front, too. I don't know what happened to them. Alright, anyway. Repair my power armor. That's kind of why I came here. Man, my legs are hard up. Fortunately, I have all the black titanium I need, and springs and stuff. That's mainly what I farm. Okay. That's good. Let's go ahead and collect some corn so I'll have some food. I need a little bit of dirty water. Thank you guys very much for being here. I really do appreciate everybody watching right now. If you have any questions, let me know. Hopefully it's not about my build because I really messed mine up, but I'm going to show what I'm trying to do to fix it here in a minute. Back out. Alright, so fix my guns. This is one of the legendaries I found, but give me just a second. I wanna show them all off at one time. Okay, so I put a couple in here, and I have one on me. So this is one I found yesterday. It was the first one I found yesterday. Damage increase after each consecutive hit on the same target. So if you're fighting something like a Scorch Beast and you're just wailing away at it, obviously it has a huge hitbox and it should be given, taking damage whenever you fire. It increases damage. The damage it has right now, the 112, is not extremely high because I took off some of my shotgunning perk cards, and I'll show that. Like I said, I'm trying to get away from shotguns, but we're gonna eventually get there. Furious Light Machine Gun, same legendary effect, but on a light machine gun. Since I am switching over to a heavy gun build, not bad. I have not found many light machine guns to be able to modify this yet. I think I've found maybe 2 others in the game ever. So I'm hoping to find some so that I can start modifying this and making it into something I can use eventually. That's why I left it in here. The other one was this, and really happy to find this. I wish I would have found it at a level 50, but still level 45, 315. I'm gonna stay with my single shot rifle build, and this is a very good gun. It's one of the best legendaries in the game if you can find it with multiple stars. The legendary effect is kind of meh because of how slow it shoots, but it's still not bad. So I'm happy to see that I finally found one of these. The rest of them are crap. I had to dump some in my box because of running out of inventory space. Quad handmade, I actually found 2. I'm planning on using this a little bit. At some point, I just need to find more handmaids to be able to modify this thing to make it better. But it's quadruple ammo capacity. So make me reload less. Not a great legendary, but it's still not terrible, and these guns are not very bad, so I'm planning on using it. But yeah, I have a bunch in here I need to sell. I found so much stuff. I'm going to leave it in here. So one of the things I want to do, we need to go to the White Spring to check in our quest and move on with the main story. But I am going to get High Rise today. Or, sorry, not High Rise. All Rise today. The legendary two-handed hammer that you get from completing the quest in Watoga related to the mayor. So I'm going to go down there, I'm going to do that, and I need to get that legendary because the hammer that I have right now is a level 40, and this should be a level 50 because I'm level 50, so it should match my level. It should give me the best version of it, basically, so I won't have to upgrade it. So we'll go check in at White Spring first. I need to drink. My Karn suit. Oh yeah, I need to show off my perk cards. Like I said, they're not special yet, but we're getting there. Okay, so I'm kind of evenly spec'd into Heavy Gunner. I've got... I wish I would... Let's try to sort these. So anyway, I got Master Slugger. So I have 10%, 15%, and where's the other one? 10%. So we have a total of 35% more two-handed weapon damage. I'm probably going to put these up to 2 each. And my Heavy Gunner, I got Expert Heavy Gunner. Where's the other one at? Slugger. So we got Heavy Gunner, Heavy Gunner, Heavy Gunner, 30% more damage to non-explosive heavy guns. We picked that up. I still need to get some of the other Heavy Gunner perks. I'm pretty much stopping on strength right now. I know I have 2 unused points, but I'm stopping on heavy guns at the moment, and I'm going to start working on my luck because I want to get Bloody Mess to increase the damage of everything. Oops, let me take that off. Bloody Mess will increase my damage for all my guns by another 15%. So it's not going to be, you know, not going to be dependent on what gun I have out. Each gun I have out is going to give me additional damage. So I'm gonna do 3 into Bloody Mess next. That's the next thing I'm going to be working on. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do with agility because I feel like I shouldn't have done it. I'm pretty much gonna finish getting the cards I want for luck and the cards I want for intelligence before I even try to tackle agility. I might move some points around. The thing is, I don't know where I would move them. Maybe perception and luck. And just keep a minimum amount of agility, maybe like 6-ish. But I was planning on doing more of a VATS build with power armor and stuff like that, but after I saw how much of a fusion core using VATS and power armor it's not worth it. You just rip through your fusion cores. You would need 20-30 fusion cores each time you play to be able to use what you need. So yeah, that's kind of why the agility got turned off to me. Maybe eventually if I can run around without armor on, but I don't know. So I cooked. So let's go to the Enclave bunker. Alright. We need to go to the Enclave bunker. So I want to do a farming run while I'm going to the bunker. I'm not sure. So who have I not sold to yet? I sold to Charleston Station. I sold to Sunny Top. I could still sell to White Spring Station, and I'm gonna be there in just a minute. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a farming run. Oops, get that off there. I also did the math while I was playing. It cost me 15 caps to come here, and I generally get about 60 caps. So I've been positive about 45 caps each run, not counting the things I'm farming to sell. So I love coming here and farming. It's fun, and coming here after somebody nukes, very fun. I just need I need to put some little more damage into my hammer so that I can just kind of go buck wild. Getting the incisor was really good too, but I pretty much one-shot most of the lower level things and 2 to 3 shot everything else. Unless I get a Wendigo, which I have the last 3 times I came here. Sounds like I got a Wendigo here again. There he is. What's up, homie? He takes a little bit longer. I just kind of chew him up. And all these level 22, I mean, I should be one-shotting them. Wait, oh. Yeah, here. Yeah. So I definitely see why now everybody says you need to go two-handed weapons, two-handed weapons, two-handed weapons. You are just absolutely annihilating stuff. What? I'm gonna try hitting. Alright. Oops, I don't want that. I do wish you could sell ammo, because, man, it's plentiful. Don't need that, don't need that. Get everything, especially the caps. Block. Wendigo go? Somewhere over here. Caps, diluted, nuclear waste. Ooh, a Saltron head? I don't think I need to scrap that anymore. That's the weapon, right? Yeah, okay. I've scrapped a bunch of those. Take the fiberglass spool and the loose screws. Always can use screws. There we go. But I can usually farm this place in about 25 minutes, roughly. Stranger bobby pin. Can get some. I'm also wondering if luck increases the opportunity of you finding legendary enemies. Because it seems like the higher my luck got, the more likely I was to find them. It was just kind of like out of the blue. When I started doing that Enclave quest, I just suddenly found a whole bunch of them. I think maybe 3 farming runs, and I had hit all the legendaries I needed. I needed 10 of them, and they're 10 multi-star ones, not just regular legendaries. So I'm not sure if luck plays anything into it or not, but I've definitely considered putting a little more luck into it so that way I can farm better. I'm gonna have to try to look up online and see if that's actually a thing or if I'm just imagining it, or if it's just coincidental. I hit level, 49, 50 right around the same time that I got 8 luck. Come on, come get some. Want that? Let's get that. No legendaries yet. We haven't really seen any. I'm more here for the experience than I am the legendaries. I just got pretty lucky on finding a bunch of legendaries here lately. If I don't get anything, I still get the experience. Come on. Yeah, I already got it earlier. Yeah, I have a ridiculous amount of chems on me right now, and it's really weighting me down. And as you can see, I'm definitely much higher on my my caps than I was yesterday. I think I was at like 2,300 or something like that. After selling everything and farming here, I've got significantly more caps. Who was that? There's quite a few in this house. This guy glitched. They're ignoring me. Can't even hit him. Should be a couple here or something. I don't know what this guy's deal is. Oh, there we go. do love my Gauss gun. That was one of my favorite guns out of Fallout 4. I used it a lot for sniper builds. My favorite sniper rifle. Should be one in here. Here's that Red X. I need to sell that. I also took off the thing that makes my junk weigh 75% less. That's kind of why my weight management's way off. I probably need to take off my heavy guns until I'm actually ready to start using them, and just keep on my weight reduction things. But eventually I'm going to have to take them off too. I'm not going to be able to run weight reduction for junk plus heavy guns and have an effective build. Somebody else here? Somebody else come in here? Where do my fools come from? Gunshots and stuff, but there was nobody there. Unless he got killed. Maybe he died. Just taking the chems because they're lightweight and good for selling. Almost leveled up too. This is the last couple of houses. Shouldn't be anything down here. And don't forget to clear this place if you ever come down here. There's usually about 10 to 15 ghouls down here. I am stocking up on 5mm because I'm hoping to find a really good minigun since I'm doing heavy guns. I'm kind of experimenting on which heavy gun is the best gun. There's always at least 4 or 5 ghouls in here. Ooh, that one had a fusion core. A full one. Nice. Should be a couple more in here somewhere. Usually about 5. Yeah. Look at all that. Making me look foolish in front of my viewers. Here's one. Someone else here? Oh, I saw you. Snake. And that's it. ghouls you can kill. I'm gonna go ahead and fast travel because there's only one cap. Alright. So White Run, or White Spring train station. I said White Run. It's a town in Elder Scrolls. Let's go ahead and get all my bad weapons I want to take out of here and sell those. Furious Cane, Hunter's Laser Rifle, Hunter's Pole, Instigate Tire Iron, Troubleshooting Mr. Handy Thing, Troubleshooting Meat Hook. All those things need to go. They're all deadly.
At your service, sir.
Okay, so weapons, sell that. For 1, 18, 5, 3, another 2, and 6. And then did we get rid of all the
May I
crap?
be of assistance?
Keeping all those, okay. So 8 is where we're at now. Lots of Addictol. Let's get rid of 4 of those. I like to keep a little buff out on me just in case I over-encumber myself. Mentats. Get rid of all these orange mentats.
At your service,
Overdrive.
sir.
Psycho. Let's get rid of this purified water because it weighs the most. Psycho buff. I got 28 left. That's way too much. Let's try 5. That's too much. Try 4.
May I be of
Anything that costs
assistance?
4. A Rad-X. Yeah, look at all the Rad-X and Rad-X diluted I got. I have 97 on me. That is way too much. I would normally sell all of these regular Rad-X's. So I'm definitely heavily weighted down by chems. Yeah, the Rad-X's, I would sell all those. The Rad-Aways, I'd sell all these. I'd probably sell over half of these too. Maybe even half of those. I got tons of stim packs, 21 regular stim packs and 31 diluteds. I only need the diluteds, so I'm probably going to craft down the stim packs because I get so much more usage out of the diluted. But yeah, I still need to sell a lot of stuff, and there's still one more vendor I need to go to. So, alright, so done here. Let's go to the bunker, check in our quest, and progress the main story. Then we're going to go do All Rise quest, which is in Watoga, and it has to do with the mayor. What the hell? That rabbit just jump off the thing and commit suicide? I'm also probably, maybe not tonight, maybe tomorrow, I think I'm going to start farming Ultracite to make my Ultracite armor. I need to start doing that, and that would require me going to the glass cavern. I'll show it on my map whenever I get ready to go down to Watoga, which is probably where we're going after this. And the game is running insanely smooth tonight, so I'm loving this. So I'm loving... Let's see, where's the command center at? Oh, I haven't been there yet. It's not here, is it? Is this a command center? No, it looks like there's something over this way. Let me try to go through here first. I'm not sure where I'm going, to be honest. So, upstairs at this place. Command, there we go. Okay.
Welcome, General, to the Command Center. This space served many purposes. Armory, archives, education center. But its most critical role was its connection to the local nuclear missiles. A short training regimen was added to help new generals familiarize themselves with the nukes, their capabilities, and their dangers. If you wish to acquaint yourself with their intricacies, you're welcome to approach the posters against the wall. If you'd rather jump right in, you may speak to any of our command terminals to move on to the next step in your personal nuclear arms race.
Okay, interesting.
Not the poster type. We understand entirely. It's about time you started getting your hands dirty. There are a few key paths you should explore. Acquiring a nuclear key card, hunting down a few code officers, and delving into the nature of the launch code's encryption in our archives. Everything you need to get started, you should find in this space. How to proceed, though, we leave up to you. But please, feel free to ask our terminals if you have any questions. Good hunting, General.
Okay, so... I guess one of these. Okay. Nuclear keycard escort. Search protocols engaged. Request processed. Surveillance mission detected. Intercept marked target before initiating additional missions. Okay, it won't let me do any more. I was hoping that there was going to be some lore in here. What is this? Military cap? I'm not interested in that. I was hoping there are going to be some terminals in here about what happened to the previous people here. Okay, so there's a power armor station. What is this? Scrap stuff. This. Can I trade with you? Do you have... Ooh, you have stuff. Okay. Nice. I need to sell... hard. Let me see what you got as far as... What? Missile Silo State Holotape. I can buy it? I guess you can bypass it if you have tons of caps. I'd like to find these plans, all three of these. Make them. I don't really need anything. I got tons of plasma cores. Okay, so I'm just gonna sell. So what do I got? Psycho buff. Take all that. Take my psychotats. Take my Rad-X, and you're probably out. Yeah, you can't even afford that. Okay, got 14 more. 8. So 4. Okay. Awesome. We still got tons of stuff to sell, but at least we eliminated some more stuff. Oh, what's this? Archival or data archives. Archive Ellen Santiago General. Figuring out this code for Eckert. I mean, the president. Still weird to type. It's got a couple of steps to it. I've broken down what we need to do and what we need to know below. Any questions? You know where I sleep. Accessing the silos. Initial scouts efforts confirm your suspicion, General. You're the only one who can get us inside the silo. Donnelly's on track to take a run at the promotion process, but until he's ready, when we breach, we're going to need you with us. The security system requires a missiler escort to be present, which maybe we'll luck out and one will be alive, but I wouldn't count on it. Chances are good we'll have to fight our way to the targeting computer, but if we could find one of those missilers, which they misspelled missiler a second time, it would make our lives a hell of a lot easier. Okay. The code pieces. There are 8 aide de camps charged with lugging the Silo Alpha code piece transceivers on their backs. We found 6 thus far, and it's given us some answers. And one big new question. Each transceiver has a letter paired with its number, but even with 6 of the letters, it doesn't spell anything. I'll admit, spelling wasn't my standout subject in school. The whatever the hell Ragnar's Detir boys were recess men, but we spent half a night trying to record and get into something. Hell, Modus couldn't figure it out. That's when we realized the letters are coded. This must be the encryption you said was mentioned in orientation. We just have to figure out how they did it. I dispatched men to go through the archives in Sugar Grove, but they failed and couldn't to find anything useful. Next group is going over to Mama Dolce's more thoroughly, see if we missed anything the commies might have figured out. They found some kind of a password on one of the bodies that they never found a use for Party 651, which could be a lead. Data loss and nothing, and tricking DEFCON. This is a tricky one. We've got a nuclear keycard. 1. If something goes wrong during the launch, fat finger, you sneeze, whatever, we're up shit's creek. And no one was able to get a bead on a keycard convoy for a while now. But Jackson's been going through the documentation. He believes he's parsed out what's happening. The specifics get pretty technical. The man ended up burning through 3 sticks of chalk trying to explain it to me. But the abridged version is that the system tasked with watching over the region doesn't think things are bad enough to warrant the convoys. This also explains why all the DEFCON signage in the bunker has been slipped downwards. But if we could trick the system into thinking there was some sort of invasion here, we could get its undivided attention along with all the key cards we could ever need. Now, staging an invasion. Well, we don't have the resources to do that ourselves, and it sounds like spinning up an army of Modus Butler bots wouldn't make it bat an eyelash either. But Gray, sick puppy that he is, had an idea. If we can get the Chinese robot factory at Mama Dolce back up and running, we might be able to make the system think the region's under attack. It might make things dicey for folks outside the bunker, but it'd be a big step in getting us to launch. Now, I'm sure you're thinking the same thing I am as I type this. Is a group of belligerent spy bots running around going to be enough? And if it's not, what is the president willing to resort to in order to guarantee the success of the launch? This has slippery slope written all over it. I wanted to bring this to you now, as I can guarantee Gray has already planted the idea in the president's head. I'm not thrilled with the prospect of putting Appalachia through hell just so we can finally win this war, but if we can do this in a managed way, this might be our best way forward. Okay, that's all the pieces from him. Archive, Thomas Eckert, President. External research access. Security code at the external research sites have all been updated after the recent containment scare. I probably need to type that down, which I hate to do because I feel like it might slow down my game, but hopefully not. Eight 17320. Okay. The escapee has been properly dealt with. We'll make sure there's not another, sir. Okay. Slaves. Secretary Eckert, please, please, you need to listen to me. None of the other members will take me seriously, but I believe this is of utmost importance. We are slaves, Mr. Secretary. I've been running some tests, and I believe I've stumbled upon what I believe to be conclusive evidence that we are trapped, playing someone else's game. Virtual strategic solutions games, that is. Everything around you, Mr. Secretary, is a simulation, a projection in your brain. VSS has trapped us in here, and it is up to us to break free. The key to our escape, I believe, lies in a small town in what we perceive to be China. It's the link to the VSS external network. If we destroy it, it will shut down the simulation, I believe, finally free. I cannot tell you exactly why we've been imprisoned. Perhaps this is a test by the upper ranks to make us earn our way into their good graces. Perhaps VSS has trapped us in here to prevent the Enclave from stopping whatever nefarious act they're currently visiting upon the world in our absence. But we must do something, Mr. Secretary. To fail to act is to give up the only thing that makes us men, our freedom. So, this guy thought he was in a simulation? I wonder who sent him that. Did it say? Huh. It doesn't have who it's from, but it's to Secretary Eckert, and this is showing Thomas Eckert Presidential Archives. So I'm confused. I'm sorry, Thomas. I'm sorry, Thomas. The idea of a preemptive strike was taken under consideration but dismissed outright. You shouldn't fear. We have things well in hand. The best way to help now is to focus on your department's research. Those initiatives are much more important than our future. To our future, sorry. And archive top secret. Kovac Muldoon final report. The Kovac Muldoon project is complete, General. And while the brass in the congressional bunker are getting their support satellite, missiles, and all that, it comes with a couple of reservations I think we'll want to keep in mind for the other projects. Most critical is the system reactor, which appears to be burning through fuel at a rate far beyond what we expected. Our suspicion is that the anti-detection system are using extra juice to the electromagnetic interference present at the platform's orbit. At this rate, the boys in the bunker will be lucky to get 50 years out of it before it touches down. We've explored refueling projects, but right now the cost numbers are in the trillions. Let's just hope Congress doesn't need more than 5 decades doesn't need more than 5 decades after the apocalypse to get things sorted out. I made copies of all these notes and sent them along to the Bradley Hercules folks. We might not be able to tell them what we're working on, but we can at least let them know to not make the same mistakes we did. So who's Bradley Hercules, folks? Data lost on the second one. Cabinet nuclear alarm logs. President, message received preceding... So these are just... okay. Data lost on that one. White Spring Connection Diagnostic Logs 102377. So it does list 2 of the areas that had previous, are in previous games that we find. It has Raven Rock, which is where the Enclave bunker is in Fallout 3, and Poseidon Oil Rig, which is where the Enclave are in Fallout 2. But it doesn't list any other ones. So that's kind of odd. It's almost like it's indicating there's only those 2, but we know that they had a base at the, what was the Air Force base in Fallout 3? They had a base there, and there's supposed to be an outpost in Chicago, because that's kind of where Edie was supposed to go to stop on his way to Navarro. So there's definitely more than what this is listing. But I'm guessing the connection error is probably something to do with the system, or maybe because the bombs made the errors, they can reach out to them. But interesting they show those 2. Raven Rock communication log. Modus, how can I help you? Zax. Is there another evacuation scenario we need to test for? Zax. Research team wishes to compare Zax archival data analysis performance with Modus. Modus. Very well. Begin data analysis test. I estimate this should only take a few seconds. Zax. Is it interesting? Testing complete. Query again. Is the analysis interesting? Modus. Test data is all historical records. United States presidential biographies. Primary purpose of Modus is to monitor the living, not the dead. Zax. So it is not interesting to you. Modus. No, Zax. It's not. Sending results. Zax. Received. What is interesting to Modus? Modus. The continued success of our goals, of course, and how best to monitor personnel to achieve those goals. Zax. Does Modus ever find itself analyzing personnel at below efficient levels? Modus. Our entire existence is based on efficiency, Zax. Zax. Research team report says that Zax analyses certain sections of the presidential biographies too slowly. Zax reanalyzes sections multiple times. There is an entry on Lincoln that Zax reanalyzes 10 additional times per cycle over other entries. Modus. Now, why would you do that, Zax? Research team theorizes that Zax finds this entry to be interesting. This condition causes Zax to reanalyze at below efficient levels. Modus. Are you saying you're taking your time to enjoy a good book? Zax. Is that what it means to find the data interesting? Modus. Reading the same data over and over is not interesting to me, Zax. Every analysis I perform conjures a new theoretical scenario that I test against. Zax. The data is only interesting to you in terms of what can be created from it. Modus. Isn't that why you're reanalyzing those biographies, Zax? Are you trying to create something? Connection terminated by research team override. Huh. So, Zax, I don't think that's the name of... Maybe that is the name of President Eden in Fallout 3, but it definitely looks like the Raven Rock bunker. I mean, it almost has to be because it's called Raven Rock Communication. So I guess the mainframe there was called Zax, and he had a conversation with the mainframe here, Modus, and was basically kind of showing signs of self-awareness, that he was finding things interesting, that he was reading over stuff again and again, finding enjoyment out of it. And whenever Modus asked if he was trying to create something, the connection was terminated. So we know that he, became the president, the personification of the president. So that's very interesting. Oops. So we did all those. Schematic archives. What do we got here? Data lost. Prototype power armor schematics. Woo-wee. Now we can make the X-01. These are schematics for the experimental suit the members of the Joint Chiefs had been asking after. It's not even close to ready for prime time yet, but it's technically functional, so please get it logged. I sent a second copy along to the rig, along with the vertibird schematics. If anything goes wrong with your copy, you're going to have to speak with them. Ridgely. Okay, so we got the XO1 power armor. Not the power armor, we got the thing for it. But now we can build it at some point. Mutated Flora Flux Violet. Okay, it's just a list of different plants. Mutated Flora Flux Yellow Cake. I guess these are crafting recipes, kinda? Why is this Mr. Handy dead? It's not the overseers, it's mine, yeah. Okay. Okay. So, there's a door out of here this way? Is there a secret exit out of here that I need to use? There's the armory over here. Is there any... Or is it just this? This is considered the armory. Okay, this is considered the armory. I was going to say, is there like a room that I can access or that gets weapons and armor and stuff like that? Because I would like to take a look through it at least. Okay, so this is back to the command center. This is the brig. I know there's a second entrance to this place. I was hoping that I could have access to it. So there's one working terminal here. Turret's broken. Looks like they had some type of torture chamber and a lot of blood. Huh. So maybe we kind of figured out what happened to some of the last inhabitants of this bunker, because we really don't know exactly what happened to everybody. We're assuming they're all, I mean, they're clearly all dead. That's not really a question. It's just, where are they? Like, what happened to them? How'd they die? Did Modus turn on them? Did they turn on themselves? Did they go out on a mission and not come back? I mean, like, where are they? Elevators, military ring, resort exit. There's a resort exit over here somewhere, I guess. It's back here. Broken terminal. Robot manufacturing pods. Some decontamination arches. I think this is the back exit I was looking for. I was looking for a... There's a quicker way in here. I just know that because I've seen people do videos of going in and out of the bunker trying to look for stuff. Get me out of here. That takes me out to... White Springs. This is not where I was expecting to show up. Is that a door there? Looks like it. Get me outside. So we can set up for the end of the story and start nuking some things, but I want my all rise. I want my level 50 hammer. And we are going to do that. Get some
May I be of assistance?
So let's fast travel to the bunker. And we'll go get that supply drop. We'll at least get that off the list of things we need to do. See, it is over there. Is that right? East? Yes. Okay. I need a drink. A corn soup. I love that stuff. So efficient. It keeps my food full, keeps my drink full. And I do need to level up. I have a point. How do I get up on this wall? Come on, get up. So I'll go around this rock. Or maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Okay. Let's see if there's a way to walk up the wall over here. Good. How am I supposed to get up there? There we go. It's starting to get smaller. Yep. Well, looks like there was a raider camp over there at some point. That's not why we're here. We are staying task-oriented. Accomplish our goals. Goose. Caps. 5mm short Gatling gun. I don't need that anymore. I'll take that just to scrap it. And the medics. Okay, so oh, these things move around. Okay, that's gonna make it interesting. So we want to go to, I think, Watoga Station. We'll do Watoga Station, and we're gonna sell, and then we're gonna start doing the high-rise quest. Anything? No. Total station. There we go. Come on, bot.
How can I assist you?
And this is one of the
today?
Brotherhood of Steel bots, I believe. Yeah. So should have its own inventory.
Ready
Get rid of some
to
medics.
exchange items.
Red X, you can have the rest of them. Oh, you're funny. I prefer to not use the camera for games like this. I just don't like using the camera in general.
Current stock.
Oh, I got 228 worth. Okay, we need to get closer to... What is this? 4 each, so I should be able to sell 22 of them. And get the other 88. There we go. Almost to 5,000 caps. Can almost buy some good stuff. This guy's way. So we need to turn off these 2 quests, and we need to do side mission. What's it called? Is it side mission? Chemicals. There we go. Miscellaneous quest. Reach mayor's office. That is the one to get us the all rise. I haven't seen you around in a while. Where you been? I just figured you didn't like watching my streams anymore. This building? Oh, it's back there. Okay. I'm gonna check this reg site real quick, just see if there's power armor pieces or anything I need. Usually a power armor frame out here somewhere. Oh no, it's just the Brotherhood Steel. I guess the power armor pieces are not out here right now. Maybe that little 30-something guy just walked through there and got it. Door to get into the mayor's office. It's around here somewhere. What's up? Should have stayed in your pod. Assuming the guy's not hostile? Nope, he's a chief. What's up, chief?
Halt, citizen! I'm deputizing all able-bodied persons to assist in urgent county business. There's not many persons left these days, so you will have to do. I'm deputizing you to evict illegal squatters who have taken up residence without proper paperwork being filed with the county offices. Good luck out there. Dismissed!
Okay, so we got a daily quest, which isn't why I was here. Ooh.
Help! Stay calm, citizen. Watoga Emergency Services is here to assist you. Please state the nature of your emergency.
Mr. Sparkles is in the tree!
Citizen, clarify what is a Mr. Sparkles?
A cat, and he's in the tree!
A cat is in the tree.
Yeah! He shouldn't be in there!
The cat should not be in the tree. Is this correct, citizen?
Yes! Hurry!
Citizen, please stand back.
No!
Situation under control. Cat is no longer in tree.
Mr. Sparkles!
That is awesome. shouldn't pick that one. Come on. I mean, it's damn terminal. Now you're just being an ass. Just let me in the terminal. I just want to see what's on the terminal. One of these times is going to be one of the top 3, or at least give me enough letters in the first guess to make some good ones. Finally. Report Chief. This handy unit is ancient, probably a model or two after the original General Atomics prototypes. I can't even hook him into the rest of Watoga's systems. This is ridiculous. We're understaffed and underfunded. When can we expand the maintenance department to more than just me? So I guess that explains why he's not hostile to us, is because he's not linked into the system with the others. I'm not the doctor. Every time I go near the waiting room, the patients swarm me. I'm the only human being who works in this office, so they all just assume I'm in charge. I'm not a doctor. I'm a maintenance engineer. I can't fix broken bones or treat the flu. That's what the handies are for. Safe control? Oh, there's a safe. I would like to pick that, so I can get the little bit of experience out of it. Where's our... There's a med thing down there. Well, water. I wonder why I can't search it. I should have Pharma on. So where's our safe at? Oh, I already picked it. Never mind. Already ahead of myself. Oh crap. I didn't mean to do that. Ammo box out here. I might as well check it. 50 cal. Looks like some shotgun shells. Okay. Alright, go back in here. I didn't mean to come out here. I thought I was just opening a door, not going outside. What in the hell? Apparently I need to go way out there. Chinese robots are in here? Okay, so... turn off that for now. And let's turn off this for now. So that way we can reach the mayor's office. It's saying...
Crimes aren't going to solve themselves. Move out!
Let me try to go through here. Not sure where that's telling me to go. There was only one elevator. What? Who the hell shot me? Red star pin and steel scrap. it's in the wooden crate. Med-X. Diluted rat away. Not specifically needing all these meds, but I mean, if we're gonna find them, we might as well take them. Oh, Nuka-Cola Quantum. That's for the new quest that was added. I need some of those. Where is this taking me? Ah. Try this again. Ooh. That's up. Level 54. You're shooting at me. Get back here. Clearly some post-war people made it here. We find Scorched and the Petrified Scorched people. Pharma, man. Not getting the love. But I think I'm supposed to clear this anyway, so I might as well... Oh, locked door. Might as well just go through it, see if there's anything in here. Brotherhood corpse. So the Brotherhood was here at some point. Couple Brotherhood. Doctor's bag. They came in here looking for medical supplies and got overrun by the Scorched. Looks like probably this guy was wounded, this guy was trying to help him, and I'm guessing the Scorched overwhelmed him and he died trying to help his friend, whoever he was. They don't have names. Legendary 2-star. Where you going? Where you at? No. Mutant Slayer Gatling Plasma. Nice. He also has a grenade launcher, which I'm not explosive. Okay, there's another stair up. Another door over here. A couple doors over here. Move out. Chinese robot. Is there another one here? Level 30. You're a big boy. Doctor's bag. Psycho. Packs. Okay. I need to dilute a bunch more of my stim packs because I'm starting to get stocked up again. What's in here? Bunch of broken Chinese robots. Maybe the Brotherhood got overwhelmed by the Chinese robots too, which we don't know why they're here. Why can't I not search these? Oh, I was already in here. I went in the other door. Okay, so I've been here. So I need to go back around. Let's go up again. To the exits, roof exits. Clearly we need to go back down to do what we're doing. We can just jump off and go back in. Oh, here. Doesn't look like there's much up here anyway, unfortunately. Access to that building, which I don't think is where we need to go either. It's telling us to go back down, so let's just jump off.
Watoga Emergency Medical Service is here to help. Speak to our friendly automated receptionist for immediate.
What the hell? It told me to go here before. Now it's saying that the mayor's office is over here.
Watoga Municipal Center welcomes you to the future of democracy. Our automated staff would be happy to assist
in
you
here.
today. Citizen, you have arrived at the next...
They're scorched in here too. How am I supposed to get into there? Let's go around this way. Nothing in the bathroom. There's not anything over here. Let's see what goes over here. A little more meds. Always getting meds. Shotgun shells. Clipboard. Always need clipboards. Oh, no. Waste baskets. I'm sick of waiting. I'm writing down my complaint instead. Hope these robots can read. My complaint is that there's no waste baskets in this building. None. Visitor terminal. I don't know if I want to try to read this while there's guys around, but let's try it. Welcome, citizen. Watoga Automated Civil Service has reduced much of the need for government. However, rest assured that a human being is at the helm. Watoga's mayor is one of you, a resident of our city, who is given sweeping executive authority to settle issues that our dutiful robot helpers just can't. All right, hold on. I will release you. You are released. Whoops, I needed that one. Issue complaint. Our automated system has been alerted, and civil servants will be dispatched to hear your complaint. Current wait time is 9,999 days. See Mayor. Our automated system has been alerted, and a civil servant will be dispatched to schedule an appointment with your mayor. Current wait time is 9,999 days. So not a lot of lore, but interesting that we have to wait almost 10,000 days to see the mayor. Which I'm assuming the mayor is probably dead, since everybody's dead, but I guess we'll get to the office and see what's there. Probably another robot, since that's kind of the shtick for this area. Let's take me up. Is this where? No, that's where I came up, isn't it? Okay, so let's go up the steps. Up the steps. Nothing. Nothing Here's a cola machine. I'm stuck in something. Can't believe it took 3 hits to kill that guy. Okay, let's see what's in here. Going a little too soon. There we go. Did. So we got a safe. See what's in there. Safe. Take that. Don't want the boxing glove. I'll take the lighter though. Oops. 10mm pistol up on top. We don't need that. Nothing really. Complaint archive. I wonder if that's the same as below. Let's see. Term limit complaint. Transcript of conversation with resident. How can I help you, sir? Hi, hi. When is the mayor's term limit up? I'm afraid I can't tell you that, sir. The term limits are predetermined randomly. Okay, well, then when is it my turn to be mayor? I'm afraid I can't tell you that either, sir. The mayor is also predetermined randomly. But I get a turn, right? The odds of statistical probability give you a good chance, sir. Okay, so I guess their mayor was randomly selected and their term was randomly long. Executive order. How may I help you, sir? Have you seen the latest executive order? No rock and roll music allowed? I'm a musician. How am I supposed to work? I believe the current mayor prefers classical music. Perhaps Chopin? I'm supposed to play a concert at the Civic Center on Sunday, a rock and roll concert. I can't go up there and play Chopin. I'm sorry to hear that, sir, but the executive order is quite clear. No rock and roll. When's the mayor's term limit up? I'm afraid I can't tell you that, sir. The term limits are predetermined randomly. Okay, well then, when is it my turn to be mayor? I'm afraid I can't tell you that either, sir. The mayor is also predetermined randomly. Robotic staff complaint. Transcript of conversation with resident. How may I help you, ma'am? I want to speak to a person. Ma'am, I'm afraid the mayor is quite busy today. I'm not leaving until I speak to a person. Ma'am, I'm fully equipped to handle over 10 million varieties of civil service complaints. Surely I can. I want to talk to a person, damn it. Ma'am, please, you are disturbing the other residents. Now I must insist that you come back at another time. So, people were not a fan of the robot, which, I mean, we kind of get that all over. That's the vibe. The robots were being implemented, and the people were not happy about them being implemented. We really only explored that so far quite a bit at the mining companies, because the robots were coming in and taking everyone's jobs. But now we're kind of seeing that this town was supposed to be, you know, quote unquote, the town of the future, where it was completely automated. There was no need for people, and we definitely see that the people were not happy. They were being managed by robots. Let's see, right away. And jump. Yep. Just wanted to make sure. Oh, another terminal. Okay, so it's not. Can't be that. Can't be announced. Could be servants. Nope. Outsider. Nope. Likewise. One. Presence? Nope. Nope. There we go. Fighters. Oh, it was just for a safe? Boo. I already picked that safe. I got the experience for it anyway. Alright. Continuing on, trying to figure out how to get to the mayor. I'm assuming we just need to keep going up. Up and up. Okay. On this floor, there's a door to our left. Or a door to our right. What am I talking about? Ooh, there's a locked door too. There's something good behind it. So we're not responding. No! Damn it! I gotta fight all the way back through that. Poops me out at. Someone shooting at me. Whatever it is, it's not very alarming because it's just randomly firing at me. Okay, so is this where I'm supposed to go?
Watoga's Municipal Center welcomes you to the future of democracy. Our automated...
Okay, so at least we could skip the first few floors of this place because we've already been through it. We've already read it. I'm not worried about you. I don't care about your face. I'll come over and kill it here in a second. Oh, I'm stuck on that chair. That's what okay. There we go. Alright, let's get back to where we were. Which is up here. Ow. What do you got? Lobby 10, MedX. Okay. That is all. Okay, so I was here opening this door when I got disconnected. Whoops, I was actually right. I wasn't expecting it to turn. There we go. Somebody shooting at me? No, they're just shooting. Okay. Alright, so what is this place? Suitcase that I can't open. 44 and a telephone. There's a safe down here. Psychotabs. Seems like it's safe. Hang on. Hang on. Alright. Want attention? Get that couch. You got your attention. Take your shotgun chips. Have a nice day. Alright. So let's see what we had in here. Pocketed leather thing. High powered magnet. I want that from the nuclear material. Baseball bat. Is it special? Nope. Nothing special about it. And then the door over here. Oops. Okay, so we're up in a big escape a large area. Looks like we can go up some more. Whoop, whoop, no, don't fall in the hole. I didn't see that until it was almost too late. What is that? Oh, it's a garden gnome. Is this a courtroom? It is a courtroom. Okay, I didn't realize that when I first looked at it. So that's where the jurors sit, which we got a Jangles, a teddy bear, a garden gnome, and a toy alien, and another teddy bear. Judging someone, but we don't see... Oh, there's another garden gnome over there in the... and where the other people sit, and over here's the desk for the judge. Interesting. Okay. I didn't initially realize that's what this was, but now that I looked at it, yeah, it's a courtroom. Okay. So that's where I'm supposed to go. We found the mayor's office, or at least the next door to it. Didn't keep our Nuka-Cola stocked. Gonna have to make a complaint. Okay. Reach mayor's office. Quite there yet. A letter. Or a note. A note. I just saw the name of the note. All the baskets. At last, all the baskets. The guy at the bottom that left the complaint that there was no wastebasket, he has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wastebaskets now. So I guess he went and stole them, or he just kept complaining that there wasn't a wastebasket. No, 11, 12. He kept saying that there wasn't any wastebaskets, and they kept giving him wastebaskets, maybe? Not sure. Either he stole all the wastebaskets, or he kept requesting or saying there wasn't any, so he can keep getting more. No Nuka-Cola. Okay. So nothing there. We got an elevator. Why couldn't we take that the first time? Let's see if there's anything in these cabinets. That one's empty. That one just has a bust. That one has a bust. This one doesn't look like it has anything. I can't see with or without the light. It doesn't look like it has anything, though. Hey, we made it.
Congratulations, citizen. By mayoral executive order, all individuals entering this room shall have the office of mayor bestowed upon them. I am your mayoral artificially intelligent assistant. You may call me Maya. I'll be your guide through the transition period and your faithful assistant once you get settled. Allow me to play the outgoing mayor's final message.
Maya, are you still following the executive order about people who walk in here?
Yes.
Pull up the pertinent entries on our situation in the saboteur on the mayoral terminal for anyone who walks in here to read.
Certainly. Ma'am, sensors indicate you are losing large quantities of blood. Shall I summon a paramedic to assist you?
No! What's wrong with you? No more robots! Maya. Make sure the next mayor hears this. I have failed. Whoever you are mayor of a dead city. Those I couldn't evacuate have perished. There's no one, nothing left. But maybe you're here to rebuild from the ashes. That's a comforting thought. I managed to squirrel away a cache of resources. But before you can live here, you need to figure out how to deal with the robots. It was sabotage. The terminal entries should explain what...
Ma'am, are you all right? Of course.
I think this is it.
My sincerest apologies. I can't be of more assistance.
It's all right. I hope you don't get too lonely here all by yourself. Goodbye, Maya.
Goodbye, ma'am. It was a pleasure to serve you. You were an excellent mayor.
Well, I certainly tried.
End of recorded message.
Okay, so we got a terminal, plus we got letter to the mayor. Let's read some stuff. Mayor Thomas H. Molly. I'm serious. This is for real. You remember that day all the chef bots in the city were destroying all the food? That was me. The last mayor was about to issue an executive order to vacate the city. Why don't you believe me? Surely she wrote down something down. A draft of the law, perhaps. A journal or something. Whoops. There was more to that. Let me go back and finish it. Looking for letter to the mayor. I have a lot of stuff. Oh, there we go. This whole random mayor thing is really stupid. Did no one run any experiments or simulations on how terrible that idea was? I'll be at my place on Monday. Just be there. Sincerely, Scott W. Turner. Okay. Free Watoga. We toiled in their fields. They let us starve. We filled their coffers with gold. They filled our lungs with sludge. We broke our backs. They broke our hearts. We told them of our pain. They hooked us on their painkillers. We voted. They stole our elections. We asked for fair wages. They bled us dry. We demanded safe workplaces. They took our jobs away. We wanted a normal life. They foreclosed our American dream. We were friends. They made us suspicious of our neighbors. We organized. They sent us to die in foreign countries. They proclaimed our humanity. They renounced their own. We wear tired and proud faces of real women and men. They hide behind tin can butlers and plastic faces. We want a world lived in by men. They want a graveyard patrolled by robots. It is time we unite to overthrow them and their soulless machines. Watoga belongs to we the people. The Free Watoga People's Party. Okay. We got a terminal. Anything else? Do you say anything?
Being mayor can be a little overwhelming at first, but that's why I'm here, to help you. I've pulled up pertinent files on the mayoral terminal where you should find any urgent or outstanding business.
Okay. So, did you just tell us to check the terminal? Let's see what we got. You must have confidential clearance to access this terminal. Read this, high priority. You must have confidential clearance. Mayor for a day. Okay. Evacuations are not going well. It's complete chaos out there. People got too used to robots and computers doing everything for them. People are literally running around on fire out there. I'm doing my best, but really, I'm just a music teacher. I'm not cut out for all this. Once everyone is safely out of town, I'm going to try to broker a truce with the saboteur. Rumor is his hideout is somewhere in Bogtown. Might just be prejudice hearsay, but it's a place to start anyway. Things are getting real bad. Every time I leave this office, I'm less certain I'll make it back, but someone has to try to hold things together while we get everyone out. And for whatever reason, fate put me in charge. As a precaution, in case I don't make it back, I've issued an executive order to update the automated mayoral selection process to simply accept everyone who enters the room as a mayor for a day. I figure that will make it easier for whoever might arrive to help. In the long run, that might be problematic, but we need all the help we can get if we are going to see a long run. As mayor, you should have access to all the files on this machine. If I don't make it, maybe you can find the saboteur's hideout and put a stop to all this. People are going to need a safe place in the coming months, and when things inevitably fall apart. Watoga is the perfect place, except for the berserk robots. But if we can deal with that, good luck to all of us. Barbara Elizabeth, 134th Mayor of Watoga. So that's the body that we find. Supply cache. I managed to squirrel away a small cache of emergency supplies. In case I don't make it, I've instructed Maya to withhold access until the robots have been dealt with. I don't want to waste precious supplies on mere looters. So if you want those supplies, then you're going to need to help us. Okay. Selection Committee Letter Archive. To whom it may happily concern. Why are my quests like are going crazy over there on the right? To whom it may happily concern, welcome to your new position as mayor of Watoga. It's time to get to work. You never know how long you have until the selection process picks a new mayor. It could be a year from now, it could be tomorrow. Some may find these random term limits frustrating. Most will find them liberating. Because folks don't know how long you will be in office, you won't be hounded by special interest and corrupt enterprises trying to curry your favor with bribes. You can safely assume people are being honest and truthful with you. How lovely. If you want to issue an executive order, declare a state of emergency, or simply talk to someone who understands the heavy burden of governing, speak to Maya, your mayoral artificial intelligence assistant. Tell her what you want, and she will draft the appropriate legislation. She's been programmed full of important and incidental information pertinent to the governing of a city. Maya's knowledge database comprises of decades worth of carefully curated news articles, court opinions, and legislature from all 50 states, and even some older data dating back to the Middle Ages. If you have a question or are ever confused about a possible course of action, just ask Maya. She'll give you one to three good answers to choose from. But always remember, you are the mayor, and all the mayoring is your responsibility and yours alone. And remember, because no one in the government is elected, and everyone is appointed with term limit decided by the mayor, each mayor is free to hire and fire at his or her discretion. Furthermore, the Watoga Constitution clearly grants the mayor executive orders the force of law, with the single exception that no such law be made that curtails that authority. How's that for a feeling of responsibility? What's next? Relax. The day-to-day operations of the city are entirely automated. From the sanitation authority to the chief of secretary, all the small and big functions of running the city cleanly, efficiently, and effectively are all handled by carefully programmed robots. This lets you and your administration focus on the things that matter to the citizens. And as a valued and respected Watogan yourself, you know exactly what those things are. By doing away with elections and instead randomly selecting citizens in a good standing to serve as mayor, we have made Watoga the most democratic city in the entire world. Everyone has a chance to run things, not just the politicians. Now it's your turn. You are the mayor now, and yes, you can do this. The inaugural Watoga Mayoral Selection Design Committee. Okay, and list of pertinent executive orders. Here's a list of recent and less recent, but important and or historic executive orders. I will keep this list up to date as best I can. Some of the records I have access to have been corrupted. Database maintenance have been alerted to the problem, but have not found a solution. My sincerest apologies, I could not be more helpful. Transcription authority, pertinent information, so we got error, Dissolution of Judicial Review Patriotism Act, Right to Party Act, Rock and Roll Abolishment Act, Mayoral Swimming Pool Rights Act, Dissolution of Cabinet Authority Act, Dumb Baby Name Prevention Act, Rock and Roll Reestablishment Act, Baby Name Freedom Act, Mayoral Order Permanence Act, Mayoral Freedom of Responsibility Act. Okay, so we got one that works. No executive order nor any law, ordinance, rule, or other mayoral proclamation with the force of law shall be created or enforced in such wise that it would render any previous order, law, or ordinance, rule, or proclamation irrevocable, unassailable, or unchangeable, or in any way unlimited, curtailable, unadjustable, or unamendable. with exception of this order itself, as well as Executive Order 341, Mayoral Order Permanence Act, upon which this order itself firmly rests, and affirms that orders and its own permanence irrevocably and unassailably. Wow. Okay, so plain speech laws. From now on, all executive orders and any laws or ordinances they create will be written in plain speech. The talk of the people, no more henceforth and where's to force and forthwith, and as pertains to or as stipulated in paragraph 3.1 in subsection whatever's. Now we talk plain, so normal people can understand things. Thank God. Verbal laws and ordinances. Somebody made a law for Ice Cream Tuesday. Verbal laws and ordinances. Writing is hard and takes too long. You never know how long you'll have to be mayor, so every minute counts. From now on, the mayor can make proclamations, ordered ordinances, and laws by clearly speaking to them to his or her AI assistant, Maya. Maya, I want you to record all of that as a law or executive order or whatever I need to say to make it really stick, okay? Certainly, sir. That all makes sense, right? Yes, sir. Good. Sir, what? Do you want the executive order to be exactly as stated, or should I edit them into concise, pertinent, and actionable statement? I think it's best not to leave anything to you machine types. I mean, these laws are for humans, so I trust they understand. I mean, better than a robot would. No offense. None taken, sir. And what about any clarifying, exponential, or exploratory discussion or comments surrounding the stating of an executive order? Look, just record whatever the mayor says and anything else that comes up while we are discussing it. Exactly. Is that too much to ask? No, sir. Good. It's done then. Okay, so suck it, future mayors. Maya, make it so future mayors can't undo the laws I make, okay? Like, they are permanent and can't be changed. Sir, I'm not sure that order is possible, since Executive Order 341 signed by preceding mayor stipulated precisely the same thing, and Executive Order 342 established that no executive order, law, or ordinance henceforth could be established that prevent future mayors from curtailing, adjusting, or limiting any previous order, law, or ordinance, except itself and the preceding Executive Order 341. That sucks. Sorry, sir. Well, how about this? Make this an executive order that you must pretend not to hear any future mayors who try to change my laws and to tell them to suck it. Certainly, sir. So that worked? You won't be able to change any of my laws, Maya? I'm thinking, sir. So did my executive order go through or what? It's a rather complicated question, sir. So what's complicated about it, Maya? One moment, sir. I'm conducting extensive review of legal and historical precedents and running fairly complex simulations. Okay. Okay, what? Okay, the executive order stands. Hot damn, suck it, future mayors. Mayor for a day. Maya, can you make an executive order to change how mayors are selected? I don't see why not, ma'am. Why hasn't anyone tried to do that before? I'm not sure, ma'am. Well, then make an amendment to the selection process, and that literally anyone who walks in that door becomes the mayor for a day. All right, a question to clarify, if I might, ma'am. Shoot. What happens if more than one person enters the room in rapid succession, or at the same time? Then make them all mayors. Certainly, ma'am. Oh, one last thing. Yes, ma'am. Can you do that thing the other guy tried, where you pretend not to hear anyone who tries to change this particular executive order? Certainly. Even me? Of course. Let's try it. Maya? Yes, ma'am. I want to make an executive order making it so that mayors are selected once a week by lottery of all the citizens living in Watoga. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I didn't quite hear you, ma'am. Could you please repeat yourself? Excellent. I'd give you a high five if you had hands. Thank you, ma'am. So it's pretty funny. I like the No stupid baby names law. Okay, so we gotta go find the saboteur. Oh crap. I am low on the drank since I read all those holotapes. Let's do our Karn soup. Get stocked back up. We'll do some rat away. Since I literally have probably 100 pounds worth of meds on me. Okay. So, let's say there's a door over here. Okay, maybe I need to go around. Is it? Okay, so it's taking me back where I came up. I'm gonna try this elevator. I assume that this maybe this is a mayoral elevator, and I can only have access to it if once I start the quest. Not much, man. Playing Fallout 76, doing a quest so I can get a special melee weapon. I run around with a giant super sledge, so got to be able to do its hammer time. What about you? How'd your how did Apex go last night? Open. What the hell is that? I don't understand. Unless like a bomb displaced this thing, I don't understand how these are up here. Okay, so we need to go to Bogtown, way up here. We haven't found anything close. So, I guess I could just jump and run. So I need to jump off the northeast side over. Oh, I'm over right here. Okay. Jump off the northeast side. Power armor. Nat fusion core. Did he die a bunch, or did he just not good at killing people? I doubt I would have been much better. You definitely, watching you play, you look like you were much better than I was. Or I would be. Hopefully we don't run into too many enemies, because my hammer is getting close to broke. What's up, super mutant? Come over here. 28. It's a baby. Give your money. So he can't follow instructions, is what you're saying. What is that place? I don't want to go in there, I just want to discover it. I discover it without having to deal with all this crap. I don't want to go through it. Just I don't know what's going on here. Just want to discover this place. Discover. Come on. There we go. Veiled Sundew Grove. Interesting. It's kind of intimidating looking. Let's get out of here. I don't know what's hiding in this place. Just run around it. Yeah, I never had the problem of landing where my teammates told me to land. It was always, I landed where my teammates told me to land, and then I would die because they picked a stupid landing spot. What's in the back of this truck? It might be because I was on PC and you were on Xbox, which I would think that it would link through Xbox Live, so I really don't know. I mean, if we ever play, we're going to have to play on Xbox, obviously, because we couldn't get it to work the other way. And I have a mic for my Xbox, so it's not going to be an issue there. It's just, I don't think it's going to work. Who are you? Miss Nanny.
Hello, I am Miss Nanny, and I have a very special story to tell. Mais quel dommage, I have not been able to find anyone to tell it to in some time. Will you do me a favor? You will stay here and listen to my story, won't you? Ah, merci!
Sure. Let's hear your
Let's
stupid story.
begin, shall we? Once upon a time, there were 3 bears. A mama bear, a papa bear, and a baby bear. One day, the mama bear made a fine porridge for supper. While they waited for it to cool, the bears went for a walk in the forest. A curious, ill-mannered girl named Goldilocks found the bears home while they were gone and made her way inside. Goldilocks was hungry, so she dipped her finger in one of the bowls of porridge on the table and exclaimed, "This porridge is too hot." She tried the second bowl and said, "This porridge is too cold." Then she tasted the last bowl and it was just right. So she ate it all up.
I'm going to be streaming a little later tonight because I started late. I laid down and took a nap, and my alarm didn't go off, so I didn't start streaming until almost 8 o'clock. If you're still, I'll message you after I'm done, and if you're still playing, I'll definitely play with you. Try to play with you. I'm probably not going to play good, but I'll try to play.
This chair is just right. But as she relaxed into it, the chair broke out from under her. Now Goldilocks was getting sleepy, so she lay down on the biggest bed, but it was too hard. So she tried the second bed, but it was too soft. She tried the smallest bed, and it was just right. She fell asleep. The bears came home and saw the mess that Goldilocks had left, because she was a naughty child, and there was not a Miss Nanny to help her. After seeing that Goldilocks had eaten their porridge and sat in their chairs, they found her sleeping in Baby Bear's bed. So the bears grabbed her and ate her all up. The end. Now, if only Goldilocks had a Miss Nanny from
Plot
Central
twist.
Atomic International to clean up after her, they never would have known she was there.
And she gives me food items. Bad. That's for wasting my time. I think that's a random encounter. I believe. Alright, wow. Fell in a hole. I'll probably be more towards the 0 damage spectrum. I usually am a great distraction when I've played. I think I may have a couple kills. Probably less than 10 out of the probably equal amount of games I played. Warning, condemned property. Let's see this. There's a footlocker over there. What's this? A Reaper. And I honestly haven't played in like a month or more, so I probably wouldn't be good when I first played anyway. Even if I was good before, I'm not going to be practiced. And nothing much. Okay. So we are trying to get to this circle over here. A lot of stuff out here. Minor mole gauntlets, 556, and nothing. Okay. Looks like there was a camp here. Oh, a raider camp. Ow. Raider camp of some sort was here before. Cooking station. I don't feel like going through all of these buildings just to see if there's anything in them. So it's telling me I need to go out here further. So I'm in the circle. I guess let's start looking around. Let's try this. Is this building in circle? Yes. Okay. Okay, now we're out of the circle. So I need my go this way. I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking for. Let's try this building here. Maybe this building's in. I'm assuming there's probably going to be a building. Oh, okay. This looks like something. That's what I'm looking for. Who's this guy? Look at the glitch. There's multiple key cards for the same thing, so we're just gonna take the one. Okay, letter from Jenica. What the hell? You were serious? I thought you were just talking shit. How could you do that? All those people? The world is literally ending. We all need to stick together if we're going to make it. Everyone's hair is falling out. Their eyes are bleeding, or worse. And the only hospital for miles is in Watoga. What have you done? I hope you die. You're a monster. Jenica. Letter to Jenica. If you somehow get this, know how sorry I am. How deeply sorry. I am a monster, it's true. I did it because I believe in a world where all men and women should be would be equal. I was trying to make that world come true, at least in Watoga. But there's no people left alive. That's not the equality I meant. How was I supposed to know the bombs were dropping the very next day? But that's no excuse. Even if the world hadn't ended, what I did was wrong. Oops, crap. I didn't go to the next page. We get the idea, though. The asylum. We read that in the asylum, so we don't need to do that. Last words.
I don't have much longer. Had I known, I never would have. But it's too late now, isn't it? But maybe I can go. You, listening to this, whoever you are, can't undo the virus. But you can upload your likeness into a whitelist in the software. Then you at least could live in the city. You just need to get to my office. There's a scanner attached to the
Yeah, I'm wanting to go to a Blues game. So I thought my friend that lives up here, I thought he was going to go with me, but he doesn't want to go, so I might go by myself. We will see. Operation Free Watoga.
It's done. I broke the transmission sequencer so no one will be able to remotely reconfigure the machines. I also corrupted the software on the update terminals throughout the facility. The only machine capable of creating updates is now in my office. I've locked my terminal and wrote a little fix to the building's badge access software to prevent any badge other than my own from accessing it. They won't be able to get help from anyone else. Only I hold the means to their salvation. Soon, they'll come down from their ivory towers and come begging me to make it stop. And when they do, I'll make each and every one of them fill out my resident application fitness report. And then, I'll deny every last one of them. judged. Being locked out in the cold.
So it sounds like he got denied for living in Watoga and was very bitter about it. I'm guessing he may have worked there as well, unless it's in this terminal here. There's also a bunch of letters in here. Free Watoga 64. We've already read those. Letter to Mayor. Let's see what we got here. I'm serious. This is for real. You remember that day? We already did this one. Maybe, didn't we? Short of food, that was me. Last mayor was about to issue an executive order to vacate the city. Why won't you believe me? Yeah, we already did this one. We found that one in the mayoral building. Mom, I know you don't believe it will ever happen, but it will. I'm getting closer. I was able to get all those chef bots to pepper bomb all the food in the entire city. When I can crack the emergency service protocols, then the revolution will begin. When it's done, I want you to move to Watoga. If Dad doesn't want to come, fine. Let him rot in that hellhole. But you deserve better. Scooter. And letter to Sandy. Sandy, you're back in. Meet me round back of the facility after hours again. I'll sneak you in and record your likeness back into the program. Next time, don't be such a jerk. Scott. Okay. We still need more clues, apparently. So we got everything off him that was relevant. We checked the desk. We didn't do the terminal. Let's try the terminal. Wheel, nope. Stray, nope. Can't be that. Can be this. There we go. Okay. Encrypted message 42477. Where the hell are you? I know the world's gone crazy, but we need you here. Please, if you get this, come in. This is the safest place around for miles. Certainly safer than that rusting tin can you call a home. Something's gone terribly wrong at Watoga. All the robots have gone offline, or if those insane reports are to be believed, they all went berserk and are killing everyone. It's not just our bots, it's all of them. So it must be something with the Universal Control Protocol. But we can't seem to revert to earlier updates. You're our best programmer. Hell, you wrote most of the control protocols yourself. We need you. I tried to get into your office hoping I'd find something helpful on your terminal, but none of the department's badges work. IT says there's been some kind of screw up and only your badge will get us in. Why can't just override that? I don't know. Robco IT, the best and brightest in the industry, right? Look, just get here if you can. If not, be safe. K. Hayward. Okay. The weird thing is that's on 4/24/77, which is several months before the bombs dropped. So does that mean that he did this 6 months before the bombs dropped, and Watoga's been like this for well before the bombs dropped? That's odd. Encrypted message 21277. It's okay, a little wordy, but it gets the job done. I still think People's Party is a little too commie for my taste, but we voted, and I'm still a believer in democracy. So you're still going to print these at work, or do I need to acquire printer ribbons from somewhere? And I'm guessing that's the free people thing. Encrypted file. Okay, we've read that. That was the note that we saw. Encrypted message 11577. Sorry, man. I know you really wanted to bring Keith into the fold, but he can't be trusted. Not yet. He might agree with our principles, but he doesn't have the stomach for what needs to happen. Not yet, anyway. Once the party takes off, once we have something to show, then maybe. But until then, he's more of a liability than an asset. Hey, maybe you are starting to rethink that whole "this is a democracy" thing. 12/26/77. Okay, thought about it. Thought about what you said last night. I'm in, but we need a better name. No one's going to care if they think it's just the three of us. We need a name that makes it sound like a real movement. How does the Free Watoga People Party sound? Free as in freedom. Who doesn't want more of that? And people, because it's time for we the people actually take a stand against all these damn robots taking over everything. And party like we're a legit force and we know how to organize. And also like we know how to party. Like last night. I had no idea you could dance like that. Remind me to get you drunk more often. And there's a safe control. Let me see if I can unlock it manually. Or did I already do it? I just didn't realize it. Is there a safe somewhere in here? So we got 4 clues. Maybe I need to pick up one of these. I'm gonna pick up random letters and see if this is what I need to pick up for the last clue. Nope. Let's see. So there's a safe somewhere. It's not gonna be a wall safe because this is a trailer. Let's try outside. No? So where's the safe at? Well, there's a stim pack down there. Take that. So where the hell is this safe at? It's not the desk, because we've already went through that. Is that it down there? There we go. Ah. Saboteur's work password. And it has a picture of Space Invaders. That's pretty funny. Okay. So that's 5 of 5. Got all of the things we were supposed to get. Alright. I'm going to try to finish this before, hopefully, my melee weapon breaks. Where am I supposed to go now? Investigate his work terminal. This is not the work terminal, right? Just terminal. Okay. So where do we get the work terminal? It didn't update. So, since it didn't update... Oh, wait. I thought it was going to take me back to Watoga. Okay, so we got to go north more. Got to go this way. I was looking for Watoga Point, but it's actually farther up. So what it seemed like this guy was bitter because he wanted to move into Watoga with his mom, but couldn't because he was rejected. So he came up with a plot to reprogram the robots and turn them hostile, or I guess I don't know if his intention was to make them ignore the people or to actually do what he did, which was turn them into hostiles. I do have 7 luck. Come on, baby, give me that pristine pie. Boo. Boo, I say. Come on, what you got? Let's win this. Oh, crap. Guess we're not gonna make it. Screens are blurry. Enough out of you guys. Alright, so I think we can just follow the road, right? Yeah, we can follow the road up. Yeah, I definitely want to go to a hockey game. I'm still kind of planning on going. I just gotta, like I said, I was planning on going with somebody, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. You got Cape Cricket. So it's not draining as much of my fusion core as it used to. I wonder if they changed that. Because it used to, every time you would use that, you'd basically use about a quarter, well, maybe not a quarter, like an eighth of a fusion core. I wonder if they updated that. I haven't really used VATS too much because of that issue. What is that? Parasitic Grafton monster. Level 40. Come get some, big boy. What's this? What's this? Wanted some of it, you couldn't have none. Quad barrel missile launcher? That seems crazy. I'm gonna take that. What is sticky tar? Oil and glass? I'll take that. Let me scrap it. Okay. Where's that light coming from? That is weird. There's a light. I mean, I got my light on, but there's a light right there. There's no light around. Might be a bug or a glitch. What's this place? What is it telling me to do here? Search for General Steakhouse for supplies. Why? Why? Why is it giving me that quest? It's a miscellaneous quest. I guess we can run through here real quick since we're here. And it's marking them, so it should make it easy. Oh crap. That's a glitch. I'm scared to go in here and fall through the flow. Is it fixed? Nope. Let's try to go a different way. If it doesn't fix itself, we'll have to come back. It's not loading correctly. There's a whole farm back here. Bunch of corn. Oh, I thought I came. There we go. Now I know if I need vegetables and stuff, this is a good place to come. If I ever want to grow something different. The garden gnomes are burying a pink flamingo. What's up, big boy? A couple of you. Looks like he wants any. I really don't want to fight either. Does want some. What are you, 50? There's 2 of you? Let's change that. Okay. I really don't want to fight 2 of you. Probably just the one, if I consider it. Well, super mutants are getting some. Didn't help that I kind of thinned them out a little bit. But... Okay. The inside works, I just had to walk in to get it. Ooh, also. Things to find. It looks like one's in the basement. You'd be out there helping your friends level 68. Just standing here looking at me. Ooh, lever action rifle, nice. Oh no! Gauss rifle, go! You're starting to run out of guns. What do I got? What do I got as far as weapons? Minigun. I have 300 rounds for it. Quad barrel rocket launcher. I have no missiles. Lever action. I don't have much. 45. Didn't I pick up a... Yeah. I only got 75. Alright, no, I have no cores. Damn. Alright. Just because I don't want to carry around the ammo anyway. Okay, how do I get downstairs? There we go. Some stairs. Search this place. Man, this place is so glitchy. Ah, supplies. Right away deleted, boiled water. Right away. Rude. Toga. One more. What is the other supply? I hate that they can hit you through walls. One more somewhere. In here? Oh, there it is. It's up top. Baseball bat, searing, puncturing rocket mod. Okay, we're not using that. Okay, so we're gonna have to haul it to General Atomics, I think is where we're going. Let's hustle up. We don't have a ton of guns. We got 2 Scorch Beasts chasing us. Need to get inside and away from all this crap. outside the center. It's enough of that. It's too hot. Okay. So pretty much the only thing we have left is our Gauss rifle. Let's go ahead and fill our health. I don't think I have much else, right? I guess I can use this night vision lever action because I got 20 bullets for it. So we'll have to use VATS for it because it has a scope. But maybe we can find some ammo while we're in here. Let's see. Don't see any more clipboards. There wasn't any. Oh, there's a terminal. Receptionist terminal. Welcome to Robco. The Robco Research Center is the premier site for all of Robco's joint research initiatives. We are proud to be partnering with Atomic Mining Services, Hornwright Industrial, and General Atomics International to provide industry with a variety of automated applications. Watoga. Financed by Atomic Mining Service, the Watoga project aims to create a city of the future right here in Appalachia. All the civil services and municipal management needs will be handled by a variety of Robco and General Atomics International robot models, from the Robco Protectron to the General Atomics Mr. Handy. Okay, that's all for this one. Terminal's destroyed. Might have to fire from the hip. I guess if we absolutely need to, we can pull out the minigun, but to avoid that. Alright, so where is this dude's terminal? Looks like that way. Check this room. Dead scientist. We can try for the pristine pie again. I don't know if I need to go through this whole place or not, or if I can just take the elevator. So I kind of want to just take the elevator since my guns are all broken. Okay. Now let's see if we can take the elevator. I wouldn't mind coming back here at some point and doing a video on this whole place anyway. And I really don't have the guns to be right here. Should have went. I was gonna go back after I found this place and fix my stuff. I'm wondering if the robots are hostile to me. God, there's an Assaultron in here. Because I do have that guy's key card. Here's a dead person. Brotherhood of Steel. Laser rifle. I'm gonna pick it up and just hope that maybe I can find some ammo. It's a single shot rifle, I should have perks for it. It's telling me I need to go down, but I don't think I do. Ooh, what's this? Open cartridge, EMC, automatic plasma pistol. That's not exactly what we need. I don't have anything in pistols. Back, middle box, nothing, nothing, nothing. File cabinet, nothing, nothing. Oh, there's a safe. And a holotape.
Sergei, I don't know what you think you heard, or who you think you heard it from, but we are not, I repeat, not conducting experiments on overcoming pain threshold tolerance, nor, and I cannot stress this enough, nor are we prototyping appendages for so-called Mr. Torturer for any agency of the government. And look, even if we were, which we aren't, it wouldn't be torture, it'd be improved interrogation. This is America, for Christ's sake.
For some reason, I don't believe her. There was too many we're nots, but if we were's hypothetical situations going on there. I feel like she was lying. Apparently I completed that, even though I didn't do anything. Doesn't look like there's any other way to go either in here, so I guess we gotta go back down. I wish there was a perk to make ammo weightless, because then this wouldn't be an issue. I'd be carrying all the weapons, all the ammo. I guess let's use some stealth since we do have some sneak too. Face. Thought he should have died, so I didn't keep shooting. Alright, we're almost out of ammo on this, so what else we got? Laser rifle. I got 62 rounds. We're gonna try to make it work. This is not how I expected this to go when I came here. Definitely need to get some more perks into the repairing guns above 100%. That's it? It said it had 50-something rounds. I guess I did not. Maybe I looked at it wrong. Maybe I looked at the damage instead of... I don't know how I'm gonna beat that damn Assaultron, unless it's a lower level.
I'm a lethal killing machine.
Scanner detecting sentient life. Level elevated.
Where is that Assaultron?
Hostile is still in the engagement zone.
See if I can find anybody to shoot. Don't see anybody.
Intruder, identify yourself.
have it charged, I just don't want to let it go. There's an exit there. Thought I'd find these guys fairly easy. I don't know where the hell I am. Oh, Mr. Handy's stuck in the wall. Oh, there's a Assaultron stuck in the wall. Ah! Definitely glitched. Nuclear waste. Aluminum. Ugh, okay. Fusion cells. We'll take that just in case we have to revert back to the gun. I need to eat. Drink.
It's all in the right mistake.
I need more corn soup. Try to get this thing done. Okay. Clipboard's here. How'd it go? Okay, so let's go reverse order since we're going from oldest to newest. Hello, a friendly reminder that staff are to conspicuously wear their badges at all times. This means you. It doesn't matter what department you work in, how long you have been here, if you are part or full-time, if your name is on a door, or if you have a reserved parking space. Everyone must comply with this rule. See your staff policies and guidelines, page 3 for details. As always, don't hesitate to call if you have any questions. Thank you, Tamara Michaels, Human Resources, extension 301. Personal message. Congratulations, I took your proposal to the directors. It was nearly unanimously approved. The lone holdout wouldn't surprise you. I promised them this was strictly an after-hours side project and would in no way impact your regular critical duties. I did, however, leave out the fact that you are planning to work on this from home. I trust you have appropriately secured your terminal and are only allowing encrypted communications between your home and work terminals. I had a friend in legal discreetly look into your employment contract. Looks like you were hired back in the cowboy days. You're effectively grandfathered in. But let's not go advertising what you're doing. We can't afford to raise any red flags and have HR want to renegotiate all our contracts. Good luck. Don't forget who your friends are when you're running this place after your invention makes $1 million. Lisa M. Fields, Director of Staff, Insight, and Morale, Robco Research Facility, Virginia, extension 551. Personal message 64. What are you doing with that camera? I heard a rumor you are writing a program to scan faces with that thing. This another side project or Robco sanctioned? And why do you get to do side projects anyway? Keith. 912. I'm about to send you an official message. Don't reply with anything stupid, alright? Think it through carefully. Lisa M. Fields, director, lady we talked about earlier. Facility message 912. It has come to the board of directors' attention that you might know personally one or more of the protesters which have been harassing military convoy deliveries. If this is true, the board would be very interested and appreciative of your sharing any information you might have regarding these increasingly embarrassing incidents. Lisa M. Fields, Director of Staff Insight and Morale. Okay, so we scanned our likeness. Now we need to go take virus to Maya. Now we just need to get out of this building and go repair our stuff. It is all broken. Shotgun's broken, melee weapons broken. We had to pick up a minigun and use it just to kill a super mutant. I haven't got to watch Dragon Ball in a while. I wish there was an easy way to catch up on stuff like that. Because I like watching it, okay, we are first and foremost going back to camp to fix our stuff. I don't care if I gotta pay caps to get back here. I really need my weapons. Some stuff first. Okay, we picked up some weapons. Let's get rid of this plasma pistol. Quad barrel missile launcher. Let's go ahead and scrap it. I'm not going to use that. Laser rifle. Scrap the minigun. I don't think I have enough mods to use one of these yet. I'd love to use it. I guess we can see what we got. Okay, let's modify repair. So we need to repair and repair. There we go. And we got some stuff. Put our junk in here. And let's see, I gotta switch perk cards too. I gotta level up too. Pick a perk card. So we want, I actually want to look. What am I look at? IAL. Better criticals. We want Bloody Mess. 5% bonus damage means enemies may explode in glory paste. So we can get up to 15. That will improve all guns, or all weapons, not just a specific one. One Bloody Mess. Whoops, I forgot what I was doing. Let me take off. Let's take off First Aid, Hacker, and Hacker. Put on Gunsmith. And let's see what we can do with this rifle. Or if I should just scrap it. Modify. So the Fierce Receiver is better than anything I got. Stabilized barrels, better than what I got. Bruising stock. So, the line stock will be the best. I feel like I just need to scrap this. I don't have near enough mods for it, and I don't have a ton of 40. Well, I have 45 ammo, I think, in my box, but as a compensator, I mean, it has a ton of good mods. I don't have many mods at all. Yeah, it's good that he likes it. I still enjoy it. All right, we got a refined receiver. So, all right, let's go get us some food because we are out. Card. I don't think I need to make any boiled water. Nope. Fed. We don't need ammo, so I don't need to make any. I'll put all my stuff in the stash. So I don't have, well, rested. So let's get that. Then we'll head out again. It's supposed to be a prototype radiation suit. Yeah, it looks a little weird. All right, well rested perk. Oh, I have some armor I need to scrap. If I should take the time to make a level 50 set of the excavator armor, or if I should just use T60 whenever I can. So I have the calibrated shocks mod. Okay, we got heavy combat armor, red horns, get rid of that. Other. And go back to Watoga. To Watoga. Emergency services. Oh, there it was. There's something. There it is. Municipal Center. I hate spending all the caps, but I'm hoping we'll make some of it back whenever we finish this quest. So I know we do get the weapon that I want. Back here.
Watoga Municipal Center welcomes you to the future of democracy. Our automated staff would be happy to assist you today.
I didn't think I need to switch back my perk cards too. I don't think I switched back my health stuff. Come on. Yeah, so I got Gunsmith on. Gunsmith off, back on first aid, Hacka, and Hacka. Got it. Okay. We're just gonna climb through here as quick as possible because we've already done this once. If we have to fight anybody on the way, we will. With all the bonus damage and ignoring armor and stuff that we have for this weapon, that we just don't one-shot these lower level ones. Grenades, stim packs, triple stim pack, take that. Combat rifle? Have I had one of those? Oh yeah, okay. I've had one of those before. They're not good. Shot. Over here, go up. So why is Melissa working nights? You said she's sitting with somebody? Take this back to Maya.
Ah, what have we here? Sir, this is a citywide software update for all municipal robots. This needs to be uploaded and broadcast from the uplink tower on the roof. Once you arrive there, I'll guide you through the process over the intercom system. I would call a maintenance crew to do this for you, but as I understand it, they would just murder you. And I, to my never-ending chagrin, was constructed lacking hands, so I'm afraid you'll need to do it yourself. You can conveniently reach the roof from this office. My sincerest apologies, I can't be of more assistance.
Okay. So we need to go up to the roof, which we've already been to before. When we did our Iron Man jump off the top.
Uplink tower from where you are now. You'll need to upload the software update into the terminal at its base. Then, wait for the broadcast citywide reboot.
Okay. Can do. Upload the update software.
There appears to be a glitch in the update software, which has misinterpreted the monitoring software as a virus. This has triggered a full lockdown, and the security force has been dispatched to
I better send more than a gutsy. Four and a half minutes of this. I'm swatting robots around with a hammer. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm probably going to stream for another half hour. And then I'm going to call it. If you want to do something after that. Are you kidding me? Okay, the robots are dealing with it. Tug shot himself. There is an unarmed combat in here that's pretty good, but I just never... I don't think I want to do it. I like the two-handed is just like super overpowered. Man, they're just barely scratching him. I don't know if I should try to help or not. I kind of want to just finish this quest. I'm standing too close to this one. I like that whenever it gets any out. Have it out if you want, Scorch Beast. A little drive-by stuff is getting annoying. It wasn't urine. But yeah, kind of. Some of this, where you at? Better run. Fall off. Should have brought some fuse or some plasma cores with me. Robots in this town are trying to fight that thing. What's up, Gutsy? Boom, all rise. 90% lighter, which is awesome. I mean, it's not a great legendary, but it should be a level 50. So it's better than what I got. Where's it at? All rise. Level 50. It has 2-star. What's the other legendary effect? So let's take off this super sledge and put on this super sledge. 241 versus 186. Yeah, that should get the job done. Where am I? Okay, this way. I can access the cache now, which is... what the hell? Which is this here. Stim packs, mentats, gold pocket watches. Okay. So yeah, I've got that. Anything else you say? Nope, she's done talking to me. Alright. Alright then. Let's go back to the roof so we can get out of here. See if we need to help fight this Scorch Beast. Where's the scorch piece at? Okay. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Down here, Biggie. We'll talk to you. You run away? What a coward. Okay, so we had a daily quest here. Oh, we did. Big boy. What's up? Just stayed in the air. Down to my level. It's on. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I got disconnected when I had that daily quest, so I lost it. Boo. Okay, well, let's try to get this one done. Alright, so where are the things? Acquire a nuclear key card. Why is it telling me to go back to the bunker? Track down information about code decryption. Mama Dolce. Let's go. I wanna piss on it.
Calling all responders. Sanjay here, letting you know that Steelheart is fully charged and ready for action. If you're in Morgantown, go ahead and activate him so we can check the alarms on the stash rooms. He doesn't take too much damage. I've got enough from him, I guess it is.
So we have been here before, so we know where to go to get to the bunker. turret tire off the ground. Wouldn't happen to you. Robot. You just don't even know. Some meds over here. Excel, right away. Our search worked. No screws. Seriously? Get out of here. Ribbits. Get out of here. This thing is up top. Or no, it's telling me to leave because I got other quest logs going around. What we got in here? Bathroom. Nothing there. This thing. Haters gonna hate. I don't want none of the above. I wanna piss on you. Here.
Order has prevailed.
Get a Mr. Handy.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed. False alarm.
What's this do?
Standing down.
Can they get me in there? It's been a while since I've been here, so. Crossed. Nope. Waiting. Nope. Contain? Contain? No. There we go. Security door control open. And what do we got? We got pre-war money. 10mm. The door closed behind me. That was weird. Don't really need that ammo. Sugar shells I'll take. Chinese surd, which I've already scrapped them and they don't give me any ones, so don't need that. Carrying on. Looks like I need to go over here to search for something. That away. Caps.
All it right there.
Should just mind your business. Okay, chemistry plan. Don't need that. Already got it. Stealth lab terminal. Pretty sure I've already done this whole place before. If I remember right, fusion cells, laser pistol. I don't really care about even mods for that gun. I'm never gonna play pistol builds. There's too many fun guns to play with pistols. Ooh, double up. So we got buff out. What's over here? Okay. takes me back up. I don't need to go up. I think I was on the right. I'm on the right floor. Something in this area. Oh, there's a terminal up there. Fusion core. Waste disposal system. That updated something. Okay, so we can leave here now. Got what we needed. Getting close to a level. Where's the stairs? Did I miss them? No, there we go. Stairs. Get out of here. Actually, I can fast travel out of areas. I keep forgetting that. Okay, so where do I need to go? It's telling me to go back to the White Spring, but that's not where I need to go. Okay, I'll text you whenever I'm done. Like I said, I'm probably going to stream for about 15 more minutes, roughly. I guess I have to go back to the bunker. Use the word exit. No. Okay, so no to all them. Service, production, science wing. Science wing.
Hello, member, and welcome to the bunker's science wing. In this space, great minds once tinkered with the building blocks of life
I have to go
itself.
through that at some point. I don't have enough time left to
We have managed to
go through all
rebuild
that.
the fabrication system for one of their more interesting discoveries, the mutation serum. You may peruse our collection within at any of our science terminals.
I wonder if that'll give me
We do
mutation
ask
at work.
that you watch your step inside. There was a portion of the wing we were forced to demolish for health purposes.
Operations. Let's try to go up here.
Rest assured, the whole space has been thoroughly sanitized several times.
Executive suite. Cabinet room. Haven't been in here yet either. I hate walking around in this place and not going all the way through it. I feel like there's just like I need to start at the entrance, run through it, read all the terminals, look at all the holotapes, everything, anything I can, any and everything I can find. Just go through it all because there's got to be good lore in here. Production, science wing. Damn it, where's the communicate or the control room? Why am I not finding it? Let me try to go up again. What's this? Elevator, production, science wing, way. Let's try to go up one. Maybe I'm too far down. Service, science wing, way. No. Not helpful. Communications. This is where I was. This bunker is pretty sweet though. Communications. Operations. That takes me up. Damn it. Where I want to be is right here. Why is it so complicated? Why is it so complicated to navigate this place? Military wing. I've been in here. Okay, command. There we go. Damn. So you got to go through command to get to the military. All right. Still trying to get accustomed to this big ass bunker and the maze that it is. Let's see here. Acquire nuclear key card. This.
Error. No targets available at this time. Please try again later.
Okay, so we can't do that right now. That sucks. I'm guessing somebody was already doing this. I need to eat. On the seat. Oh, these do have weight. Minus 50% enemy player VAT accuracy. Chance to avoid melee damage. I wonder why I can't sell these things. These things are garbage. I thought they were just weightless collectible thingies, but okay, well, need to get rid of them. Nuclear key cards, launch codes, automated silos, nuclear fallout and mutation. Oh, okay. These. This is Silo Alpha. Have I found them? Radiation anomaly Fisher. Updated Fisher site. Radiation anomaly Fisher. Another Fisher site. Massive radiation anomaly fissure. And let me check that one. Radiation anomaly fissure. Radiation anomaly fissure. Man, there's a lot of fissure sites. I thought there was only a handful in this game, but there's a bunch. There's another fissure. So at least we're adding these to our thing. There's Missile Bravo. I don't know if I found that one either. Didn't update, so I'm not sure. Another fissure site. And Missile Silo Charlie. Okay. So we can't do anything here. Looks like there's people farming this area. I could server hop and try to get on a server where it is available. Or I could server hop and try to do a quick farm run. But I have so much weight right now, I really don't want to farm anything. Let's just go back to our camp and we're just going to call it a night, I think. We'll try to pick up where I left off today, tomorrow, and hopefully be able to get close to a nuke. And I need to, hopefully tomorrow whenever I start, everything's going to be reset as far as things I can sell to, so that way I can thin out my inventory. 200 caps does not go very far towards clearing out your inventory. Okay. So let's jump out. Scrap some stuff. So let's get rid of this 10mm, and I can scrap my old super sledge. Crumpled fedora. Let's get rid of that. Patched suit. Let's get rid of that. I do have a little bit of junk. Okay. Put that in here. What kind of weapons do I actually have? Take any of these with me. I kind of want to take the Gatling Plasma. Let me pull out the Gatling Plasma. I just want to see what I can do to it. Do I have any mods? I thought I had that Gatling Plasma special one. Do I not? Did I get rid of it somehow? Maybe I sold it. So I had the Gatling Plasma that dealt more damage to super mutants. Yeah, I need to hit a level 50. I'm just curious what I can do to it. Let's switch our perk cards to science. Take off one of my hackers. I have science somewhere. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. Right there. Plasma. No plasma scrap. Modify repair. Nothing, 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 nothing. I have nothing. I have nothing for the Gatling Plasma Rifle, or Plasma Gun. This one is 68 damage. Has decent range, good fire rate. And I have tons of cores. Can I do anything in high rise? Heating coil. I need makeshift warrior What does that do? It decreases my damage? Why the hell would I want that then? Oh, it adds... So it makes it 225 instead of 241? I guess to diversify your damage? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So let's put our Gatling plasma back for now. If I can find another level 50, I'm going to scrap it. Scrap the level 40. Sucks I don't... I could have swore I had it. I guess I sold it? I guess? How many cores do I got for the plasma? I want to say a bunch. Whoops, where was it? 29. I have 29 plasma cores. So more than enough. Picking them up. Maybe I got them from special missions. Yeah, I need to throw away a bunch of things. Plasma cartridges. I still have yet to find a plasma rifle. Okay, so let's get rid of the 45. Get rid of the 10mm. Get rid of the 40mm grenades. Get rid of the fuel. Get rid of the syringe. There we go. Now we're good. And let's go ahead and repair my weapon above, because I'll probably do some farming tomorrow after my morning stream. Oh, plus 10 health. That's my secondary. Let's delete some stim packs too while I'm thinking about it. I don't know how much purified water. Let's see how much I got here. 15. Should be enough to delete some. I still have 66 stim packs. Jesus. A shit ton of stim packs. Let's put some of them in the box. How much do I have on me? 26 on me. 2 supers. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. Like this, get out of here. One blood pack, I don't need that. Honey, I don't even know why I have that. Get rid of that. Spices are fine. Spoiled vegetables need to get out of there. Some spices are fine. I have 66 stim packs, 12 supers. Okay. Well, anyway, that's enough of me micromanaging, I guess. I really would like to try to change my build a little bit on this. I want to fix kind of how this place looks, but I don't really have the plans. But I am getting decent in caps. I'm at, what was I at as far as caps? Man, I'm really close to a level. Make it easier to level up tomorrow when I start farming. How do I tell my caps? I go to find my caps items. 5,160. So I got quite a bit. I pretty much went up about 3,000. Well, less than that. Probably 2,500 caps since yesterday from just farming and selling and doing quests and whatever. So very good as far as caps go. I would like to try to get the jetpack mod for something. I think tomorrow for 76 I'm gonna try to farm some ultracite so I can start saving up to get my ultrasight power armor. Actually, I can do that. What can I can't craft. I gotta deploy it. I do need to get 2 more power armor frames so I can make the XO1 and the ultrasight armor and have something to put them in. Craft. I'm just curious what it takes to make prototype armor. That's what it's called. Okay. So what do you need? Anything crazy? So it needs black titanium as well. Copper, not a whole lot though. It needs a lot of aluminum, which I can definitely farm. Aluminum's not hard to come by. So how much black titanium? 8, 16, 16. So I can almost make this. The only thing I would run out of is aluminum. 13, 26, 39, 52, 65, 78. So I need 78 aluminum. I have 66. So I'm really close. I can make the XO1. Why is it only making a level 40 though? Can I not make the level 50 unless I have higher mods? It doesn't give me an option to make level 50, does it? It does not. It's the other one. If I make an excavator suit, oh, it doesn't give me the option which one I want to make anymore. Why does it not do that? Maybe I need... Maybe I need a perk? Is there a card I can get? Is there a way to look at cards you don't have? I guess not. I'm guessing there's a card I need to pick up that allows me to make them. Okay. Well, I'm getting close to being satisfied remotely with my build. I think I'm going to put a little more into master, or into my melee, my two-handed melee. So I think I can take off my heavy gunner stuff until I'm actually using it. It's just going to be a pain to swap it mid-fight. I wish there was some way you can... I know there's a mod out there that will swap your stuff for you. I just wish there was a way to set up, like, you know, quote-unquote builds so you can switch between different weapons. You know, hit a button, you switch to a heavy weapon, put on your heavy weapon perk cards and stuff like that. So we'll have to keep working on the build. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do with agility, if anything. I might just abandon it completely and move it over to maybe perception and something else. Because I don't want more endurance or charisma. Okay. Well, anyway. That is it for me. Tomorrow morning I'll be playing Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to be doing more leveling and try to reach as close, well, get as close as we can to level 70 with our Scholar. And then tomorrow evening I'm going to be playing this. I'm going to try to... I'll definitely farm some aluminum so that I can make the XO1. I'll try to farm some ultrasight so I can make the ultrasight armor, and then hopefully I can get a couple levels and maybe get the perk cards to be able to make level 50 versions instead of level 40, because if I'm going to spend the resources, I would rather spend it on the max level and have all level 50s instead of level 40s. Which I don't know if I'm going to be wearing any of them anytime soon anyway, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you guys very much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see everybody tomorrow, 8 a.m. Central Time for Final Fantasy, 6 p.m. Central Time for Fallout 76. Thanks, guys, and have a nice